Okay. Yeah, here. All right. So, what's your name? Narrows. Who hired you? Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. So you want to ask me about what I've been up to the past decade or so? Well, let me tell you, I have been pretty active in the RWF scene. I guess you could say I've been doing the Shane McMahon, only I didn't leave the company. But I have been out there promoting it relentlessly all over the world. You know, promoting what promoters do, raising money, selling rights, royalties. How do you think the RWF survives so much? Where do you think that money comes from in the coffers? It's from my hard work to make sure this place stays afloat. But you didn't hear anything about that. It's funny how everything kicks up and you got all this money to do stuff. You're like, wow, how do we get all this money? From rights and royalties that I've been busting my ass to make sure we stay afloat for. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that goes on in other countries just to get our matches out there. Are you done? You wouldn't believe how popular in some of these countries some people like Amazing Hazen and Mitch Fatal have become. Amazing Hazen, huge in Frankfurt. Don't know why, but he is. Mitch Fatal, real good in India. No clue why. But that's my handiwork. It's my doing. Mm-hmm. So you want to know what I've done to promote the RWF? Promote the brand, make it stronger. We had a lot of interest. We've wrestled all over this great state, of course, because it's our home state. So we've done more shows here. But we have done abroad, a couple different areas. I've set those up, made sure that when we went out there, they were worth going out there for, and that money was coming back. I always watch out for the brand that I helped to build 18 years ago. So besides that, I've been doing the business type of things. I may not, over the past few years, I've not wrestled as much as I have been shaking hands and making deals. I'm the one who sits in the luxury boxes when SmackDown and Raw comes to town. I'm the one who gets a private jet who gets flown out to see all the New Japan East Coast Invasion tours and some of the New Japan in the Homeland tours. I'm the one shaking hands, making connections. That's what I do. Yeah, are you all struck, Narrows? Come on, ask another question. Why come back? Well, just for the uninformed out there who gets viewed by, I happen to still be a member of the board of directors, and I'm still a co-owner. I just may not have been as publicly active as some may have liked, but I am still on the board. So when there was votes to go ahead and start up some new divisions and start stirring the pot a little bit more and bringing back the European Championship, who do you think helped facilitate that? Helped move that along? Helped it come to fruition a lot faster than it would have? You needed my votes to do that, and I gave them to you. Well, if you're going to bring up the Amazing Hazen and his European Championship, I saw his video and his comments he made, and let me retort. Let me hand out a little education lesson, if you will. Especially you, Narrows. You're not exactly the brightest bulb. Definition of a shad. I'll give you a clean-cut one. The American shad, yes, is a fish, but is not closely related to any other North American fish. Rather, it forms a lineage that diverged from a common ancestor of the European variety. And that's no lie. You can look that up. It's also described as a fish that fed the founders of this country. It's considered flavorful enough not to require sauces or spices or herbs, and it can be prepared in any way and tastes delicious. It's top notch. Now, if you want to go into some random definitions, maybe ones that have been on the street, type of lingo or dialect, you can look up the definition of a shad and it'll tell you it's a person requested by many women to go out on a date with. It's also a synonym for sexy, good looking. While I do like those definitions, I tend not to be that fool myself. But if others want to give me that label, then I guess I can take it. You're mumbling, Narrows. Speak up a little bit. I think I got your gist, though. You're asking why? Why come back right now? Well, I'll tell you why. It's not just because I voted to bring back the European Championship and I voted to facilitate some more growth in the RWF, because I can't make money and I can't have the RWF make money if it doesn't do some experimental expanding. If it doesn't make things, pop. But let me tell you here, Mitch, the commissioner, Mitch Fatal, he's doing a rather good job. But I do have some beef with him. See, some of these decisions shouldn't have been made without my consulting. As a co-owner and member of the board of directors, which I think he may have forgotten about, I do have a pretty big voice in these types of things. And while I did get to do some communicating and voting from afar, I still was not abreast of some of the smaller things that I couldn't look at in detail that may have just been pushed through that I'm not too pleased with. So that's why I came back, and I did what I did by spearing Mitch Fatal in that European Championship match. Don't interrupt me, Narrows. You keep pushing this Amazing Hazen European champion on me, and while we've dabbled maybe here and there in the past, I really don't have an issue with Amazing Hazen. I'm not in cahoots with him. He had no idea I was going to do what I did in that title match. And as his legitimately can say, he is champion. As for that very legitimacy, I guess it is maybe a little clouded, and that's my fault. So if he does have anyone to blame for those allegations being tossed at him, well then I guess he can look towards me. But he better not look too hard, because he might not like what he sees. What did I tell you about interrupting me, Narrows? This interview is very, very close to being done. Now, as I was saying, they got me upset. Amazing Hazen better make sure he doesn't look too hard at me, because he might not like what he sees staring back at him. Because this European pedigree might decide to take back what is rightfully theirs. I swear, Narrows, I may hurt you. This interview, we are done. I swear.